Hey, Jim Cam here, founder franchisor of multiple brands in Montreal. And this is our newest location that's gonna be coming in about a month. So look at the brand, Sushi Sama, the first brand that I founded back in 2012. And now we already have 35 open locations. This is gotta be the 36th. But what's best is we also have another 5 locations coming in, already confirmed, but I cannot say it yet. Let's do a quick tour. Can you pick a guess? Can you guess where we're at the moment? Just have a quick look around. Yes, we're in a mall. We're actually in the Galerie d'Anjou. So this is a premium mall. I know, I always suggest that we do not have, or it's not in my first recommendation to open in a mall. But if we manage to secure a good deal, why not? Right? What I'm saying is, my main message is, if you can have the same growth sales in a much affordable rent, why not pick the much more affordable rent? But if we manage to help you get a good location like this in a nice mall or a pretty decent rent, it's still a way to go. So look, the traffic is quite good. All the other restaurant, the food is good too. And for those who don't remember what Sushi Sama is, it feels like it's a long time. Sushi Sama, it's my first baby, first business that I ever built. And it's still, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best. The best in a way that it's more consistent, can drive higher sales because the ticket is higher. The only downside is it requires more management, people management, and also it requires more skill to operate the business. This is what people usually don't like. They want something faster, easier to run, and just quick and go. But I'm a firm believer in hard work, and also I believe if you always choose the hard task, you will be better by doing the hard task. So it will make you a better store operator and business owner by operating a much more harder business to manage. The reason why it's harder to manage, it requires more skills in terms of you need to be yourself a skilled chef, you need to be precise, you need to pay attention to more details because you're serving fresh quality sushi. So attention to details matters. The way you cut the fish matters, the way you roll the sushi matters, the way you present the plates to the clients matters. And also quality control matters more. The freshness of the food expires faster because you have to serve when it's at the freshest. So if you're not good at controlling those points, then it's just harder for you. There's something as simple as just keeping your sushi together. Like the rolls, if after you cut it, if it's all falls apart, this is a big problem. So yes, Sushi Sama, there's more components to keep it together. So that's why it requires you to have more skills, not only in business, but also in restaurant business, and especially into making sushi. Also, it requires your chef to also have the same skills as you, or even better if you don't have it. So you have the skills, you have the knowledge behind making sushi or running a sushi restaurant. This is one of the brands that will help you generate higher ticket sales. So overall, there's more Sama generating more sales at the peak compared to the other brands. That's why most of our best franchisees, when they open multiple locations, they usually come from a Sushi Sama. They started with one Sushi Sama first, and it makes them build more skills, making sharpen their own skills already. They're just better at all the things that matters in the business, which is controlling the food costs, controlling labor costs, paying attention to the details, to the customers, and also handling the flow of the rush. There's more rush hours in sushi business compared to all the other brands out there. So for a typical Sushi Sama, you can expect the sales to be between $1,000 per day up to $5,000 per day. Really depends on how well you can run the business and how you can handle the rush flow. This situation will be slightly different because the rent is going to be slightly higher, but you will have less headache to deal with. This Sushi Sama, it's a booth. It's not located inside of the food court, so the rent is much lower, but we're still in the front facing of the food court. So we get all the traffic that we need, and voila. So this way you can save a lot on the rent, and probably this store can produce the same amount of sales compared to the other out there. So let me walk you through how it looks like inside. After you, just kidding. Even the space here on the floor, it's not belonging to us. All we have is on the other side of the counter. So firm square, probably 150 square footage. I don't really remember the exact number, but that's all we need to generate you the right amount of sales. So the flow of this one is going to be different compared to a traditional Sushi Sama. There will be much more grab and goes and a few personalized orders, but the main focus is creating a lot of grab and goes. So we will have new options, new combos, selection, all to just please the man of the mall. So I'll give you a quick story behind why we got this location. Initially, there were a bento sushi here, so there's exclusivity for the brand. So we cannot have another sushi brand inside of the mall. But the bento sushi previous franchisee, they decide to not renew the lease and just end the franchise. Good thing for us, there was an employee working for the bento. He wanted to take over the store, but he and she did not want a bento sushi. They wanted a Sushi Sama instead. So they reached out to us. We helped them negotiate for the lease and just build up the layers. And in less than a month, it's gonna be open. Come and try for yourself. And you might think, why franchisee would want to choose us over bento sushi? I don't know, probably because the royalty is lower and probably profit margin is higher. I don't know. You check it out for yourself. Or because they want a Lambo too some days. But one thing that I like is now the flow for Sushi Sama, I didn't mention in a lot of the previous video, I didn't promote Sushi Sama. It's very simple because there's always wave of franchisee. And the first wave of franchisee that we had initially, now they're on the way to open more location, second, third, fourth, even fifth location. So we always want to keep the brand more premium because it requires the franchisee to put on more time, put in more effort into delivering the right quality. For Sushi Sama, since it's my first business, I am very selective for the franchisee that opens any Sushi Sama. And we want to prioritize those that are already doing well and they wish to open their second, third, if not fourth location. So they already told us they want to open, let's say by next year, by 2 years. That was a couple of years ago. So we want to keep those priority for them. This comes from a business decision because we know the franchisee that are already doing good. That means the sales are pretty good and stable. So we want, and also we know if they open the second location, they're gonna be doing as good, if not better. But also we have some location that we will allocate to the new franchisee because the brand still needs to keep rolling. We cannot just gatekeep for all the previous franchisee. Yes, we do give them some allocation, but we will also open for new allocation. And keep it in mind, Sushi Sama is a physical location. We cannot open endless Sushi Sama. I cannot open 50 by next month. We need to keep it realistic. This is a physical location, so there is no unlimited physical location left. And also we have to give a proper distance from each store, so each store owner, they can generate the right amount of sales and everybody's gonna be happy. Now we're pretty much at the end of the first wave and second wave opening their second or third, fourth Sushi Sama. So yes, there are allocation available for new franchisee. So if you want to lock in now, this is the time, because in a couple of months, maybe there won't be any more location left. Yeah, at least for a significant town. So yes, this is just a quick tour of this very small but beautiful upcoming location. And if you think you are the right person, you already work at sushi before, you have skills, you pay attention to details, you want to take out the challenges, and you want to make your way to grow the business in the future of being able to own multiple locations, Sushi Sama is the way to go. It's the only way that you can forge yourself into a better person. So if you're someone to like challenges, that pay attention to details, that want high rewards, Sushi Sama, of course, is the brand for you. Because this is how I started. I opened my first Sushi Sama by myself, and then the second one, the third one, and then I opened 2 Poke Station and another Sushi Sama. So this is where I grew. This is where I learned about managing cost control and scaling the business. So if you want to be the next, just click on the link below and I'll see you very soon.